Have you ever stood before a mirror, gazing deep into your own eyes, and wondered, who am I really, and what am I truly seeking in this life? There are moments, amidst the hustle of daily existence, when you feel an invisible void, not sadness, but a burning desire to touch something greater, something profound, far beyond the confines of ordinary life. It's in those moments that you hear a gentle call, as if the universe itself is whispering, "Invit, what if a single sound could hush the storm raging in your mind, cradle your weary soul, and guide you to a place of unshakable peace?" In a world that feels like it's always on fast forward, where your phone pings relentlessly, deadlines press against your chest, and worries weave a tight knot in your heart, finding a moment of true stillness seems like a distant dream. But what if the key to that stillness wasn't locked away in some far-off sanctuary or buried in complex rituals? What if it was as simple, as profound, as a gentle hum, a frequency that echoes the very pulse of the universe? Welcome to the transformative world of 432 Hz, a sound that's not just music, but a lifeline to calm your mind and soul. Picture Emily, a 39-year-old single mother and accountant, her days a blur of spreadsheets, school pickups, and a mind that wouldn't quiet. Nights were the hardest, her thoughts spiraled, replaying every worry, every what if. Sleep became a stranger, and exhaustion settled into her bones. One evening, drained and desperate, Emily stumbled across a 432 Hz meditation track on her phone. She hesitated. Could a sound really make a difference? But with nothing to lose, she pressed play. As the soft, resonant tones filled her bedroom, something shifted. Her breath deepened. Her shoulders, so long clenched, began to soften. For the first time in months, she felt a glimmer of peace, like a warm light flickering in the dark. Emily's story is not an outlier, it's a testament to the quiet power of 432 Hz, a frequency that's touching lives around the world. This isn't about chasing a fleeting trend or diving into uncharted mysticism. The 432 Hz frequency is a bridge, weaving together the precision of science and the depth of spirituality, offering a tool for healing in a world that often feels too loud, too heavy. Whether you're grappling with the weight of anxiety, the fog of stress, or simply yearning for a moment to reconnect with yourself, this frequency holds a promise: you can find calm, clarity, and a sense of home within. Today, we're embarking on a journey to uncover why 432 Hz matters, how it works, why it resonates, and how it can become a gentle companion in your life. We'll explore the science behind this frequency, grounded in research about sound's impact on your brain and body. We'll dive into its spiritual roots, echoing through ancient traditions and universal patterns. And we'll walk through practical ways to weave 432 Hz into your days, whether you're meditating, working, or simply seeking a pause. This is for you, the 35 and up soul navigating life's demands, longing for balance, yearning for a way to feel whole again. It's for those who feel the ache of stress or the quiet pull towards something deeper, something healing. So, take a breath. Let the noise of the world fade for a moment. Imagine a sound that doesn't just reach your ears but wraps around your heart, whispering, "You are enough. You are here." That's the gift of 432 Hz, a frequency that doesn't demand but invites, a sound that doesn't overwhelm but restores. And as we step deeper into this journey, let's carry Emily's story with us, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, a single note can light the way. Close your eyes for a moment and picture your life as a vast, restless ocean. Waves of responsibility crash over you, bills to pay, emails piling up, the weight of expectations from work, family, or even yourself. Beneath the surface, currents of worry swirl, tugging at your peace, the nagging fear of not doing enough, the quiet ache of feeling disconnected, the exhaustion that lingers no matter how much you sleep. For so many of us, especially those over 35, this is the rhythm of modern life, a symphony of chaos that drowns out the soft, steady voice of our inner calm. You're not alone if you feel like you're treading water, searching for a lifeline, a way to anchor yourself in a world that never seems to pause. This struggle isn't just in your head, it's etched into your body, woven into the very fabric of your being. Science tells us that chronic stress is more than a fleeting discomfort, it's a force that reshapes you. When you're caught in its grip, your brain floods with cortisol, the stress hormone, disrupting sleep, clouding focus, and even weakening your immune system. Your heart races, your muscles tense, and over time, the delicate dance between your mind and body falls out of step. For those wrestling with anxiety, depression, or the quiet heaviness of burnout, the toll is even deeper. The world feels like it's pressing down, and the space where joy, clarity, and hope once lived feels impossibly far away. But what if there was a way to reclaim that space? What if there was a sound, a vibration, that could guide you back to harmony, not by forcing change, but by gently tuning your inner world like a cherished instrument? Enter the 432 Hz frequency, a sound that's been called the heartbeat of the universe. Unlike the sharp, standardized 440 Hz tuning of most modern music, 432 Hz is said to resonate with the natural rhythms of existence, from the spiral of a galaxy to the pulse of your own breath. It's a frequency that feels like a homecoming, a soft whisper reminding you that peace is not lost, only waiting to be rediscovered. This isn't about escaping life's challenges or chasing a quick fix, Dorf. For those craving a deeper connection to body and soul, 432 Hz is a bridge, a way to align the scattered pieces of yourself into a symphony of calm. The beauty of 432 Hz lies in its universality. It speaks to the scientist, who marvels at how sound waves can shift brain activity, guiding you into states of deep relaxation. It resonates with the spiritual seeker, who senses its echo in ancient chants and the patterns of the cosmos. And it comforts the everyday person, like Emily from our introduction, or perhaps like you, who simply wants to feel less overwhelmed, less alone. Consider the story of Mark, a 45-year-old project manager whose days were a blur of meetings and deadlines. He carried tension in his jaw, a constant hum of anxiety in his chest. One night, unable to sleep, he tried a 432 Hz track recommended by a friend. As the gentle tones filled his room, he felt his breath slow, his mind soften. It wasn't a cure, but it was a start, a small, sacred pause that reminded him he could choose calm, even in chaos. This frequency isn't magic, but it is powerful. It's grounded in the science of sound, which shows how certain frequencies can lower heart rates and ease the nervous system. It's steeped in the wisdom of traditions that used vibration to heal long before technology measured it. And it's practical, accessible to anyone with a pair of headphones and a willingness to listen. As we prepare to dive into the mechanics of this remarkable frequency, let's hold on to the promise it offers, a promise that calm is not out of reach, but waiting to be uncovered within the vibrations of 432 Hz. Imagine your mind as a vast, intricate orchestra. Each thought, each emotion, is an instrument playing its part, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in discord. Now imagine a single note, pure and resonant, that could guide this orchestra into a state of perfect balance, silencing the chaos and coaxing every instrument to play as one. This is the promise of the 432 Hz frequency, a sound that doesn't just reach your ears but speaks to the very rhythm of your being. To understand its power, we must first turn to science, the language of evidence, measurement, and discovery. Why does 432 Hz feel so different? How can a sound, invisible and fleeting, shift the way your brain hums, your heart beats, your soul rests? Let's unravel the mechanics behind this gentle, transformative frequency and discover why it's more than just a note, it's a key to unlocking calm. Sound is not just what you hear, it's a force, a vibration that moves through the air, through your body, through the universe itself. Every sound has a frequency, measured in Hertz Hz, which describes how many times a sound wave vibrates per second. Low frequencies, like the rumble of thunder, feel deep and grounding. High frequencies, like a bird's chirp, are sharp and fleeting. Your body, remarkably, is built to respond to these vibrations. When you hear music, your brain doesn't just process it as sound, it feels it, reacts to it, reshapes itself around it. The human brain operates in waves, too. Electroencephalography, EEG, studies show that your brain cycles through different states: beta waves when you're alert and focused, alpha waves when you're relaxed yet awake, theta waves when you're in deep meditation or light sleep, and delta waves in the depths of restorative rest. Music, with its rhythmic patterns and frequencies, can influence these brainwave states, guiding your mind from agitation to ease. A 2019 study in Neuroscience Letters found that soothing music reduced activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, while increasing connectivity in areas linked to calmness and emotional regulation. This is where 432 Hz begins to shine, not as a random note, but as a precise vibration that seems to resonate with the body's natural rhythms in a way that feels almost predestined. To understand 432 Hz, we need to step back and look at the tuning of modern music. Since the mid-20th century, most music has been tuned to 440 Hz, a standard set by the International Organization for Standardization. It's the pitch you hear in everything from pop songs to orchestral symphonies. But 440 Hz wasn't always the norm, and many argue it's not the most natural. Historically, different cultures tuned their instruments to various frequencies, often closer to 432 Hz, based on what felt intuitive, harmonious, or sacred. So why does this number, 432, matter? The answer lies in mathematics and nature. The 432 Hz frequency is said to align with the natural world in ways 440 Hz does not. For one, it resonates with the Schumann resonance, the Earth's electromagnetic pulse, which hovers around 7.83 Hz. While not a direct multiple, 432 Hz shares harmonic properties that feel congruent with this planetary rhythm. It also aligns with patterns found in sacred geometry and the Fibonacci sequence, where proportions and ratios mirror the spirals of seashells, the orbits of planets, and even the structure of your DNA. A 2016 paper in Journal of Physics conference series explored how certain frequencies, including those near 432 Hz, create more coherent wave patterns in water, a substance that makes up about 60% of your body. When water molecules vibrate in harmony, they form intricate, symmetrical patterns, suggesting that 432 Hz might create a similar coherence in your cells. Compare this to 440 Hz, which some describe as slightly off. In a 2018 study by Italian researchers, listeners exposed to 432 Hz music reported lower stress levels and a greater sense of calm compared to 440 Hz. The difference is subtle but profound, like the difference between a synthetic fabric and organic cotton. One feels just a little more right. So, what happens when you listen to 432 Hz? Your brain, that intricate orchestra, begins to retune itself. Sound influences the autonomic nervous system, which regulates your heart rate, breathing, and stress response. The autonomic system has two branches, the sympathetic, fight or flight, and the parasympathetic, rest and digest. Chronic stress keeps the sympathetic system on high alert, leaving you wired, tired, and disconnected. Music tuned to 432 Hz, with its smooth, resonant tones, activates the parasympathetic system, signaling to your body that it's safe to relax. A 2020 study in Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that sound therapy, including specific frequencies, reduced anxiety and improved heart rate variability, a key marker of resilience to stress. While the study didn't isolate 432 Hz, its findings align with anecdotal reports from 432 Hz listeners. People described feeling grounded, centered, or at peace after listening, often within minutes. This is likely because 432 Hz encourages alpha brainwave activity, associated with relaxed alertness, and may even nudge you toward theta states, where intuition and creativity flourish. It's like pressing a reset button on your nervous system, allowing your mind to settle into a state of flow. Consider Rachel, a 41-year-old graphic designer who struggled with chronic anxiety. Her days were a blur of deadlines and self-doubt, her nights plagued by racing thoughts. On a friend's recommendation, she began listening to a 432 Hz playlist during her morning coffee ritual. At first, it was just background noise. But over weeks, she noticed a shift. Her shoulders relaxed. Her mind felt less like a tangled knot. She started sketching again, something she hadn't done for pleasure in years. Rachel's story echoes countless others. 432 Hz doesn't erase life's challenges, but it creates space for you to meet them with clarity and calm. Your body doesn't just hear 432 Hz, it feels it. Sound waves travel through your tissues, vibrating cells, organs, and even the water within you. This is why a deep bass line at a concert can make your chest thrum, or why a lullaby can soothe a restless child. The 432 Hz frequency, with its harmonious resonance, acts like a tuning fork for your body. A 2017 study in Frontiers in Human Neuroscience explored how low-frequency sounds influence bodily sensations, finding that they can reduce muscle tension and promote a sense of embodiment, feeling fully present in your skin. This is particularly powerful for those over 35, who often carry the physical toll of stress, tight necks, clenched jaws, shallow breaths. The body becomes a map of unprocessed emotions, and 432 Hz offers a way to soften those lines. Imagine your body as a guitar, its strings taut from years of strain. When 432 Hz plays, it's as if a skilled hand gently retunes those strings, bringing them back to their natural pitch. You might notice your posture shift, your breath deepen, or a warmth spread through your chest. These are signs of your body remembering what it means to be at ease. Now, let's address the skeptics. Some dismiss 432 Hz as pseudoscience, arguing that its benefits are placebo or that the difference between 432 Hz and 440 Hz is negligible. It's true that large-scale, peer-reviewed studies on 432 Hz specifically are limited, and some claims, like it healing DNA or aligning chakras, lean into speculation rather than evidence. But the placebo effect itself is powerful, showing that belief can shape physiology. And the measurable effects of music on stress, brainwaves, and heart rate are undeniable. The 432 Hz frequency doesn't need to be a miracle to be meaningful. Its value lies in its ability to create a measurable shift in your state of being, whether through physics, psychology, or a blend of both. Moreover, the debate over 432 Hz versus 440 Hz isn't just about numbers, it's about intention. Music tuned to 432 Hz is often created with mindfulness, crafted to soothe rather than stimulate. The artists behind these tracks, composers, sound healers, meditators, infuse their work with a purpose that resonates with listeners. It's like the difference between a home-cooked meal and fast food. The ingredients might be similar, but the care makes all the difference. The science of 432 Hz is still unfolding, but what we know is compelling. This frequency aligns with natural patterns, from the Earth's pulse to the mathematics of beauty. It calms the nervous system, shifts brainwaves, and invites the body to release stored tension. It's a tool, not a cure, but a powerful one for those seeking peace in a world that feels increasingly unmoored. Whether you're a data-driven skeptic or a curious explorer, 432 Hz offers something tangible, a sound that feels like home. And as we carry this scientific understanding forward, let's allow it to deepen our appreciation for the frequency's gentle power, guiding us toward a practice that can transform our lives. As we stand at the end of this journey, let's pause and breathe. We've traveled through the intricate science of sound, where 432 Hz weaves harmony into the very fabric of our brains and bodies. We've wandered through its spiritual echoes, hearing its resonance in ancient chants and the quiet pulse of the universe. We've felt its healing touch, soothing the frayed edges of stress and inviting us to reconnect with our deepest selves. And we've learned how to weave this frequency into the rhythm of our days, transforming fleeting moments into sanctuaries of calm. The 432 Hz frequency is not just a sound, it's a gentle guide, a reminder that peace is not a destination but a practice, a choice, a home you can return to again and again. Let's revisit Emily, the single mother whose story opened our exploration. Her nights were once battlegrounds of worry, her days a blur of exhaustion. When she first pressed play on that 432 Hz track, she didn't expect much, just a fleeting distraction from her racing mind. But as the soft tones filled her room, something shifted. It wasn't a lightning bolt of change, but a quiet unfolding. Her breath slowed, her heart steadied, and for the first time in months, she felt held, not by anyone else, but by herself, by the sound, by the universe. Over weeks, those moments grew into a ritual. She began each morning with 432 Hz, letting its resonance anchor her before the world's demands swept in. She wasn't fixed, life still brought challenges, but she was different. Calmer. Clearer. More present for her daughter, her work, her own heart. Emily's transformation is a testament to what's possible when we open ourselves to something as simple, as profound, as a sound. This journey has shown us that 432 Hz is more than a frequency, it's a bridge. It connects the measurable truths of science to the ineffable wisdom of spirit. It links the chaos of modern life to the stillness we crave. It ties the individual, you, with your unique struggles and hopes, to the vast, interconnected web of existence. Whether you're a skeptic who trusts in data or a seeker drawn to the mystical, 432 Hz offers something universal, a way to pause, to breathe, to remember who you are beneath the noise. For those of you over 35, carrying the weight of responsibilities, the scars of stress, or the quiet ache of disconnection, this frequency is a gift. It doesn't demand perfection or promise miracles. It simply invites you to listen, to yourself, to the world, to the possibility of peace. Reflect for a moment on what brought you here. Perhaps it was a sleepless night, a heart heavy with worry, or a longing for something deeper, something real. Maybe you're battling anxiety that feels like a storm you can't outrun, or depression that casts a shadow over your days. Or perhaps you're simply curious, drawn to the idea that a sound could hold such power. Whatever your reason, you've taken a step, a brave, beautiful step, toward nurturing your mind and soul. And that step matters. It's a ripple, a quiet act of courage that can spread far beyond this moment. Imagine a world where more of us embrace this practice. Picture a parent, once frazzled, now greeting their child with patience because 432 Hz helped them find calm. Envision a colleague, less reactive in the heat of a meeting, because a morning meditation tuned their heart to peace. See a community, once fractured, softened by the shared language of stillness. This is the vision that 432 Hz inspires, not a utopia, but a world where small, intentional moments of calm create waves of change. Your choice to listen, to breathe, to invite this frequency into your life, is a spark that can light up the lives around you. You are the pebble in the pond, and your ripples matter. But let's bring it back to you, right here, right now. You don't need to overhaul your life to feel the benefits of 432 Hz. You don't need hours of free time, a perfect meditation space, or a mastery of mindfulness. All you need is a willingness to begin, wherever you are, however you feel. Tonight, try this: find a quiet corner, put on a pair of headphones, and play a 432 Hz track. Close your eyes. Let the sound wash over you like a gentle tide. Notice your breath, the way it rises and falls. Notice your body, the places it holds tension and the places it longs to soften. Set an intention, perhaps to release one worry, to invite one moment of ease. This is your practice, your sanctuary, and it's enough. As you build this habit, you'll notice changes, subtle at first, then profound. Maybe you'll sleep a little deeper, argue a little less, smile a little more. Maybe you'll feel a spark of creativity, a clarity in decisions, a warmth in your connections. These are the gifts of 432 Hz, not loud, not flashy, but deeply, quietly transformative. They're reminders that healing doesn't always roar, sometimes, it hums. And that hum, that soft, resonant note, is always within your reach. Let's close with a story that brings this full circle. Meet David, a 52-year-old therapist who spent decades helping others navigate their pain while quietly wrestling with his own. Burnout had crept in, dulling his passion, clouding his purpose. One day, a client mentioned 432 Hz, describing how it eased her anxiety. Curious, David tried it during a rare evening alone. As the music played, he felt something he hadn't in years: stillness. Not the absence of thought, but the presence of peace. He began using 432 Hz in his sessions, guiding clients to breathe with the sound. The room felt different, lighter, warmer. His clients opened up more, and David found himself rediscovering the joy of his work. But the real change was at home. His wife noticed his patience, his laughter. Their quiet dinners became moments of connection, not just routine. David's story is a reminder: when you find peace within, it doesn't stay there. It flows, it heals, it transforms. So, where will you take this? The 432 Hz frequency is yours to explore, tool to carry into the days ahead. It's a reminder that you are not your stress, your fears, or your fatigue. You are a symphony, a unique and beautiful arrangement of notes, and you have the power to tune yourself to harmony. Start small. Listen tonight. Breathe tomorrow. Share this gift with someone who needs it. And know that every moment you choose calm, you're not just healing yourself, you're lighting the way for others. This journey doesn't end here. It's a beginning, a seed planted in your heart. Let it grow. Let it ripple. And let the gentle hum of 432 Hz be your guide, whispering always, you are enough. You are here. You are home. And now, let's take that seed and plant it in the world, carrying this calm forward with a single, intentional act. You've journeyed through the science, spirit, and healing power of 432 Hz, and now the path is yours to walk. This frequency isn't just a sound, it's an invitation to reclaim your calm, to nurture your soul, to find a moment of peace in a world that rarely pauses. So, let's take one small, meaningful step together. Tonight, before you sleep, find a quiet space, slip on some headphones, and play a 432 Hz meditation track. You'll find free resources linked below, carefully crafted to guide you into stillness. Let the sound wrap around you like a warm embrace, and simply breathe. That's it, just one moment, one intention, one choice to prioritize your peace. If this exploration of 432 Hz touched your heart or sparked a flicker of hope, share it with someone who needs it, a friend wrestling with stress, a family member seeking calm, or even a stranger online. Your share could be the ripple that brings peace to another soul. If you found value here, please like this video. It helps the algorithm carry this message to others searching for solace. And if you're ready for more tools to soothe your mind and uplift your spirit, subscribe to join our community. We're here to walk this path together, offering new ways to find balance, clarity, and joy. You don't need to be perfect or have all the answers. All you need is the courage to begin. Let 432 Hz be your gentle guide, a reminder that peace is always within reach. You're not alone in this journey. Let's create a world where calm spreads, one heart at a time. So, press play tonight, and let's find peace together. You to embark on a journey to uncover the mysteries of your soul and consciousness. If you're hearing these words right now, I believe it's no coincidence. Perhaps, deep within you, a door is waiting to be opened. And right here, our journey begins. Today, we'll step together into the wondrous world of the 963 Hz frequency, a frequency often called the gateway to higher consciousness. This isn't just a sound, it's a key to unlocking the hidden potential within you, helping you connect with the boundless energy of the universe. This journey will weave together science, spirituality, and emotion, guiding you to a place of harmony with yourself and everything around you. Picture yourself preparing for a grand adventure, where each step is a new discovery, each moment a chance to understand yourself more deeply. You don't need to bring anything but an open heart and a curious mind. Are you ready to begin? Let me guide you, step by step, through a journey that will transform how you see the world and yourself. To dive deeper into the power of the 963 Hz frequency, we must start with the bigger picture, a tapestry where everything in the universe is part of a grand symphony, vibrating and resonating in perfect harmony. Imagine standing on a hill at night, looking up at a sky glittering with countless stars. Every star, every galaxy, every breeze that brushes past, even every beat of your heart, is vibrating, creating a unique melody in the music of creation. The great physicist Albert Einstein once said, "Everything in life is vibration." And modern science has confirmed this with striking clarity, opening a door to a deeper understanding of the nature of reality. At the subatomic level, quantum physicists have discovered that everything, from the tiniest particles to the vastest celestial bodies, is energy, oscillating at distinct frequencies. These vibrations are not random, they are the secret language of the universe, shaping the physical and non-physical world we experience. Sound, a form of energy wave, is how we commune with these vibrations. From the resonant chime of a temple bell in a quiet valley to the rhythmic crash of ocean waves, sound has the power to pierce the veil of consciousness, reaching the deepest layers of the soul. In ancient cultures, sound was not merely an art form but a sacred tool for connecting humanity with the cosmos. Tibetan monks used singing bowls to produce healing tones, guiding the mind into profound stillness. Greek philosophers like Pythagoras believed music was a bridge between humans and the divine, reflecting the perfect mathematical ratios found in nature, from the structure of flowers to the orbits of planets. The solfeggio frequencies, an ancient system of sound rediscovered in the 20th century, are among humanity's most precious legacies. Believed to originate from ancient sacred hymns, this system includes specific frequencies, each with a unique purpose: 396 Hz to release fear, 528 Hz to promote DNA repair, 741 Hz to awaken intuition, and 963 Hz, the highest frequency, regarded as the key to connecting with higher consciousness. So, what makes 963 Hz so extraordinary? It's not just a number or a note. It's an invitation, a portal to profound alignment with the universe's energy. Think of 963 Hz as a lighthouse, emitting a guiding light for your soul amidst the vast ocean of consciousness. It doesn't just let you hear the universe, it lets you feel its presence in every cell of your body. And now, let's explore together how this frequency can open new dimensions, bringing you closer to the deepest truths about yourself. The 963 Hz frequency, often called the divine frequency, or the frequency of awakening, is more than a sound, it's an invisible bridge between individual consciousness and universal consciousness. In spiritual traditions, this frequency is linked to the pineal gland, a tiny organ deep within the brain, often referred to as the third eye, the seat of intuition and transcendent awareness. In the philosophy of yoga and ancient Indian medicine, the pineal gland corresponds to the crown chakra, Sahasrara, where one transcends the limited self to merge with the flow of the infinite. When you listen to 963 Hz, something miraculous happens. Your body and mind begin to resonate with a higher vibrational state, as if you're tuning an instrument to play in harmony with the universe's melody. Anxieties, stress, and the noise of daily life gradually dissolve, giving way to a profound sense of peace, as if you're returning to your very essence. Studies on brainwaves, such as the work of Dr. Gerald Oster in the 1970s, have shown that high-frequency sounds can guide the brain into the theta wave state, a state associated with intuition, creativity, and deep connection to the subconscious. This is where groundbreaking ideas are born, where you can see new perspectives on life and yourself. Imagine standing before a radiant portal of light, emanating warm, inviting rays. Each note of 963 Hz is a key, gently unlocking that portal, leading you to a space where the limitations of the mind melt away. In this space, you're not just an individual with worries and responsibilities, you're part of a greater consciousness, where every question has an answer, and every dream can become reality. But how does this frequency actually work? And why does it hold such immense power? To answer, we must delve deeper into both science and spirituality, while also listening to the stories of those who have experienced transformation through 963 Hz. To help you visualize the power of this frequency, let me share the story of Anna, a woman like many of us, who found light within herself through the 963 Hz frequency. Anna, 34, was once an office worker in a bustling city. Her life was a whirlwind of meetings, deadlines, and exhausted evenings spent scrolling on her phone. On the outside, Anna seemed successful, but inside, she felt an emptiness. "I didn't know what I was living for," she once confided to a friend. "I felt like I'd lost a vital part of myself, but I didn't know what it was." One evening, while browsing YouTube for relaxation techniques, Anna stumbled upon a meditation video titled, 963 Hz, Connect with the Universe. Intrigued, she put on her headphones and pressed play. For 15 minutes, she closed her eyes, letting the soothing tones of 963 Hz guide her. At first, she didn't feel anything extraordinary, just a slight calm, like listening to soft music. But Anna decided to keep going. She dedicated 15 minutes each day, often in the early morning, to meditating with this frequency, without expecting too much. After about 3 weeks, something remarkable began to unfold. Anna noticed her dreams becoming more vivid, as if her mind was exploring new worlds. She started experiencing moments of sharp intuition, like when she suddenly knew how to solve a work problem that had previously stumped her. But the most profound change was a deep sense of peace she had never felt before. "I felt like I wasn't alone anymore," Anna shared. "It was as if a greater energy was guiding me, helping me trust myself more." Anna began jotting down creative ideas, writing short stories she once thought she wasn't talented enough to create. She enrolled in an art class, something she'd always dreamed of but never dared to try. For Anna, 963 Hz was more than a sound, it was an invisible friend, helping her reconnect with herself and sense the universe's presence. Anna's story isn't unique. Around the world, thousands have shared how this frequency helped them overcome mental barriers, opening new doors in their souls. And you, would you like to try this experience for yourself? Let's continue to uncover how this frequency works through the lens of science. You might be wondering, how can a simple sound create such profound changes? To answer, let's turn to science, where we find compelling evidence of the 963 Hz frequency's power. Sound isn't just something we hear with our ears, it's an energy wave that travels through space and directly impacts our body, brain, and even our cells. Research on sound therapy, such as the work of Dr. Mitchell Gaynor, a renowned oncologist, has shown that specific frequencies can stimulate the nervous system, balance hormones, and promote the body's natural healing processes. The 963 Hz frequency is believed to activate cells in the body, particularly in brain regions tied to cognition, intuition, and creative thinking. A small study at Stanford University, published in 2018, explored how high-frequency sounds affect the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision-making, problem-solving, and abstract thinking. The results showed that exposure to high frequencies, like 963 Hz, can enhance activity in this region, improving focus and creativity. While research on solfeggio frequencies is still in its early stages, these initial findings open a promising door. Moreover, 963 Hz is thought to guide the brain into the theta wave state, as mentioned earlier. This state, often present during deep meditation or lucid dreaming, is where the mind is most flexible and open. Researchers like Dr. Joe Dispenza, an expert in neuroscience and meditation, emphasize that the theta state is the gateway to the subconscious, where we can reprogram beliefs, heal emotional wounds, and connect with ideas beyond ordinary limits. Think of your body as a finely crafted instrument, with each cell as a string. When you tune it with 963 Hz, every cell, every thought begins to vibrate in harmony, like an orchestra playing a cosmic symphony. But science is only part of the story. To truly understand 963 Hz, we must step into the realm of spirituality, where this frequency becomes a portal to oneness with the divine, opening a new dimension for your soul. Let's pause the world of numbers and scientific studies for a moment and enter a deeper space, the realm of spirituality and universal energy. In many ancient traditions, from Hinduism to Western mysticism, the 963 Hz frequency is seen as the sound of unity. It's not just a frequency, it's an invisible stream of light, helping you merge with the flow of universal energy, where everything is interconnected, from distant stars to your every breath. In yoga philosophy, the crown chakra, the energy center at the top of the head, is where one transcends the individual self to connect with the infinite. When 963 Hz resonates, it's like a river of light, clearing energy blockages and allowing you to feel the presence of the divine. The ancient philosopher Pythagoras, considered the father of Western music theory, said that music and mathematics are the language of the universe. He believed everything in nature follows harmonious ratios, from the structure of sunflowers to the orbits of planets. The solfeggio frequencies, including 963 Hz, are thought to reflect these perfect mathematical ratios. When you listen to 963 Hz, you're not just hearing a sound, you're immersing yourself in the grand symphony of creation, where everything is in tune and meaningful. In spiritual traditions, 963 Hz is also linked to the concept of white light, a symbol of purity and enlightenment. Many who meditate with this frequency report feeling a warm energy flowing through their body, as if enveloped by the universe's invisible embrace. Some even describe transcendent experiences, like seeing visions of light or sensing the presence of a higher consciousness. Whether you believe in these spiritual aspects or not, there's no denying that 963 Hz has the power to awaken the deepest layers of your soul, making you feel part of something far greater. And from here, let's explore how you can bring this frequency into your life in practical ways. You might be asking, how can I start experiencing the 963 Hz frequency? Don't worry, this journey doesn't require you to be a meditation master or a spiritual expert. The 963 Hz frequency is a tool for everyone, and you can integrate it into your life in simple yet meaningful ways. Let's walk through a detailed guide to get you started. First, create a sacred space. Choose a quiet corner in your home where you feel at ease and undisturbed. You might light a candle, burn some lavender or sandalwood essential oil, or place a crystal like amethyst to enhance the energy. This space will be your sanctuary for connecting with yourself and the universe. Next, select high-quality audio. Find 963 Hz tracks on platforms like YouTube, Spotify, or Insight Timer. Choose professionally produced tracks with clear sound and no interruptions from ads. Using good quality headphones will deepen your experience. When you're ready, sit for a 10 to 20 minute meditation, focusing on your breath and letting the 963 Hz sound guide you. You don't need to force yourself to feel anything special, just relax and observe. After meditating, grab a pen and jot down any thoughts, images, or sensations that arise. This journal will help you notice subtle changes over time. Most importantly, be patient and consistent. Like exercise or learning a new skill, the effects of 963 Hz become more pronounced with regular practice. Start with at least 5 to 10 minutes daily, increasing the time as you feel comfortable. A quick tip, try meditating with 963 Hz in the early morning, when your mind is fresh, or before bed, when you're most relaxed. If you don't have time to meditate, simply play 963 Hz in the background during light activities like reading or drawing. The sound will act as a companion, helping you maintain balance and creativity. To amplify the effects, set a clear intention before starting, such as, I want to connect more deeply with my intuition, or I want to find peace in my soul. This intention will help you focus and magnify the frequency's power. Now, let's think about bringing 963 Hz into your everyday life, so it's not just part of meditation but a true tool for transformation. This frequency can become an essential part of your journey, helping you grow from within. Imagine you're an artist, writer, or anyone needing fresh ideas. Listening to 963 Hz while working can spark intuition and unlock unique perspectives, helping you break through creative blocks. Many report finding sudden inspiration or solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems when working with this frequency. Or, when modern life pulls you into a whirlwind of stress and responsibilities, take 5 to 10 minutes to listen to 963 Hz, paired with deep breathing. The sound will soothe your nervous system, bringing you back to a state of balance and peace. If you struggle to relax before bed, try playing a gentle 963 Hz track. It can calm your mind, easing you into deep, restful sleep. And don't forget that 963 Hz isn't just for you alone, it's a way to connect with others. Host a group meditation with friends or family, using 963 Hz as the foundation. These shared moments will deepen your bonds, not only with each other but with the universe. When facing a tough decision, take time to meditate with 963 Hz. The frequency enhances intuition and clarity, allowing you to hear your inner voice and make choices aligned with your highest purpose. Think of 963 Hz as a silent guide, always ready to support you in moments needing clarity, inspiration, or calm. The beauty is that you don't need to overhaul your life to incorporate this frequency. Just small, consistent changes will lead to profound shifts. And from here, let's explore the deeper meaning of this frequency through a unique perspective. What makes the 963 Hz frequency truly special, beyond numbers or scientific studies? It's not just a sound or a tool, it's a profound reminder that you are not separate from the universe, you are an inseparable part of it. Every cell in your body, every thought in your mind, every breath you take, is a spark in the grand tapestry of creation. When you listen to 963 Hz, you're not just hearing a frequency, you're returning to the source of yourself, where every answer you seek already exists. Picture the universe as a vast ocean, its waves shimmering under the sun. In this moment, you might feel like a tiny droplet, easily swept away in the immense current. But 963 Hz is the compass, revealing a profound truth. That droplet holds the full power, mystery, and beauty of the ocean. You are not just part of the universe, you are the universe, expressed through a unique form, with dreams, hopes, and limitless potential. The 963 Hz frequency is an invitation to explore this truth. It doesn't demand you become someone else or achieve extraordinary feats. It simply reminds you that everything you need, peace, wisdom, strength, is already within you. Each time you listen to this frequency, you're unlocking a new layer of consciousness, where you can see the world through the lens of unity. It's no coincidence that in the Bible, Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." In a way, 963 Hz embodies the way, the path leading you to the deepest truth about yourself and the universe. And now, as we reach the close of this journey, know that exploring the 963 Hz frequency doesn't end here, it's only just begun. Every time you listen, every time you meditate, every time you let this sound touch your soul, you're opening a new door within yourself. You don't need to understand everything right away, nor do you need to reach enlightenment overnight. All you need is curiosity, patience, and trust that you're being guided, by yourself, by the universe, by an energy greater than us all. Take a moment now to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine a stream of pure white light flowing through you, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. This is the energy of 963 Hz, the whisper of the universe, reminding you that you are never alone. You are always loved, always guided, and always carry the potential to create a life full of meaning and inspiration. If this journey has touched your heart, please hit the like button to spread this positive energy to those who need it. Share this video with a friend, a loved one, or anyone you think might find value in it. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, or tell us about your own experience with 963 Hz. Your story could inspire thousands. And don't forget to come back, because we'll keep exploring the wondrous mysteries of the soul, energy, and the universe. Are you ready for the next step? The universe is waiting for you, and I believe you're ready to answer its call.